Hello there, my friends. It's Jen Pitta with By the Shore Stamping. Welcome in for another Teach Me Tuesday. Today I wanted to showcase our beautiful designer series paper because it is October 10th today, and during the month of October, Stampin' Up! Is offering a buy 3, get 1 free special on our designer series paper. So if you buy 3 packs of our paper, there's a variety of them there, and I'll list them in the bottom of the video. If you buy any 3 of these, you get a 4th one for free. So this goes through the end of October, and this paper, or this technique rather, is the best way to showcase our paper. It's called the Drape fold technique, and it's not something I created. There's actually several different tutorials online, and I kind of took a mishmash of all of them. There's some that will do the whole front of the card, there's some that do like this, and I kind of altered mine a little bit, just measurement wise, just because I wanted it to start a little bit sooner than what most of the ones I had seen did. They started more over here, but nonetheless, it's a compilation of a variety of people's ideas, so I can't really credit one person, but I'm going to show you how I did it today. So I'm taking a piece of So Saffron cardstock. This measures 4 1/4 by 11. So, and then I just folded it in half to create my card base. I also have a piece of Whisper White cardstock, which is going to be the perfect mat for this. It's 4 by 5 1/4. Then I also have a piece of pattern paper here, which this one I believe is 4 by 3. Sorry, I just hit the camera there. And then the other pattern paper, which this is the one that I'm going to use for my drapery, this is 7 by 3. So we're going to focus on that one for the moment. I'm going to take my score tool here, my stamping score tool, and I'm going to go ahead and put the designer series paper up in this top corner here. And then I'm going to take my scoring tool, and I'm going to score at 2 inches, 2.5 inches, then we're going to jump to 3.5, 4, and then 5, and 5.5. So I made each of my little folds a 1/2 inch. So it's 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5. I'm sorry, 2, 2.5, 3.5, 4, and then 5 and 5.5. Okay, so one more time. It's 2, 2.5, 3.5, 4, and then 5 and 5.5. And I'll write those in the description of the video too. Alright, so I'm going to set that aside for now. Now I have this piece of paper that you can't really see, but it's scored. You can see those on the other side. This is what's so great about this, is that you can see both sides of the paper, so it's great for double-sided paper. Now, I'm going to start, you want to start about the 3-inch mark, and I'm going to just roughly eyeball it. So I know this score was at 2, and this one was at 2.5. So roughly right about here, on the bottom here, I'm going to go ahead and start there, and I'm just going to take my scissors and kind of cut on an angle towards the other side, leaving about 1 inch or so up here. So I'm just gonna eyeball it. You can certainly put this in your trimmer and cut that straight. I'm just a fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl, and I don't really like measuring it's all that much. So now I'm gonna have that. Now you're just gonna take your folds, and you're gonna accordion fold. So you're gonna go forward towards you, then back the other way, towards you, back the other way, towards you, back the other way. There you go. And it does kind of make it scattered, so it's not quite even. It's going to make this edge a little bit crooked, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and then attach this here. And what I did was, just because it is sort of out of line a little bit, I just took my scissors and I trimmed off that little bit, just so it didn't stick up. There you go. And we're going to put our little knot there, so it won't even notice that that's a little bit of a bump. So I'm going to take my adhesive, and I'm going to take this flat panel here. I'm going to attach that down onto this blue paper. Okay, and then inside here, I'm going to put my tape so that when I fold it back, it stays put. Same thing here. I'm going to fold that back, put my tape in there, and then fold it back over. And then one more time here, I'm going to fold that down, put some tape there, and then fold it back. And then I'm just going to kind of manipulate it a little bit so it gets close to the edge of that paper so it looks like it's lined up. Oops, come on. And I'm going to put a little bit of tape there. There we go. Okay, so then that's all attached to that. Now I'm going to attach this to the white. Oops, I didn't do my little check mark. So when you're using the fast fuse, you want to make sure you go roll and then check it to the right or left. Check and check. It's a super strong adhesive, but it takes a little bit of getting used to. All right, so then we're going to go ahead and we're going to attach this right on top of the white. And then I'm going to tie my little bow. So I have some old olive mini chevron ribbon. This is actually not a bow, it's just a knot. And I tied it kind of right where this last little fold meets. I could tie a bow because I cut way too much ribbon, but whatever. Not being very resourceful today. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, put my finger there, cross it back over, and then when you pull these knots, the key is to not pull too tight, because if you pull tight, you get that really scrunchy knot. And we don't want a scrunchy knot, we want the nice round knot. Alright, so then I'm going to go ahead, trim off these, and then I can adjust this so that it kind of comes up to where that ends. Okay, so we have that. I probably should have stamped before I tied that. I am going to put a little bit of a glue dot underneath this knot just to kind of keep it still and keep it out of my way. There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to take Night of Navy ink, and I'm using the Just Add Text stamp set. This is one of the 12 stamps that's actually part of the World Card Making Day promotion, which actually ends today. So there's 12 stamp sets, so you can see them all here. There's 3, 6, 7, 8 of them, and then there's some more on the back here, including, here you go. So there's all of those. And I'm using the Just Add Text, which is down here. So it's on sale for today only now. It's been from October 1st till today. So it's on sale. This clear one is $15.30 instead of $18. So it's 15% off. And we also have 15% off our note cards and envelopes, which is a great deal too. All right, so I'm going to use the sentiment from in here that says, next time you think of wonderful things, don't forget to count yourself. I'm going to take that out of the way for a moment. And I'm going to ink up my stamp with the Night of Navy ink. And I'm just going to go ahead and stamp that right above the ribbon. And then all I have to do is attach that. Whoops, sorry. Too close to that today. I keep knocking it, making you guys feel like you're drunk or something. Okay, so then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to attach it to the front. And I know the top part looks really, really plain, but I wanted to keep it plain on purpose. Oh, don't you hate that? I just got ink on there. Oh boy, we'll have to add some bling. So I just wanted it to be really kind of simple because I wanted the pattern paper to shine. So in order to cover that little bling, let's go ahead, that little ink stain, let's go ahead and add some bling. Alright, so I'm going to add a big one here because I need to cover that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add a couple of little ones over here. Move that up a little bit. Move this one over here a little bit. There we go. All better. Don't you love being able to fix stuff like that? So, wasn't what I intended to do. I had wanted to keep it nice and plain because I wanted the paper to show, but I think it still works. So you can see both versions. There you go. Just a little bling. Bling never hurt anybody. All right, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you next time for Teach Me Tuesday. Have a great week.